Hey guys, Taju22 here, and it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm back, and we're gonna kickstart the King of the Ring tournament. And for all you WWE fans out there that have been watching Monday Night Raw, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the situation between these two men, Brock Lesnar and Triple H. Triple H is the COO, the Chief Operating Officer of the WWE, and Brock Lesnar. What happened was Triple H informed Brock Lesnar that the demands that he made, such as having the show named after him or something like that, among other demands that would kind of seem, how do I put this? The best way to describe Brock Lesnar at the time, a spoiled brat, and Triple H was kind of like the parent that didn't want to spoil the child. That's the best way to put it. And of course, when Brock didn't have, when Brock didn't have the demands that he wanted, like the private jet among other things, and the private limo, he snapped and attacked Triple H and ultimately broke his arm in two. So for you wrestling fans out there, you're going to see Brock Lesnar versus Triple H right here, right now. Let's start right now. So yeah, guys, I've been watching WWE, but I've also been very busy with homework, and I have one more test to do as of the time that I'm filming this. But even then, I still got work to do, and I'm not too happy about it. I mean, I could go into detail about it, but I'm not going to go into that. But we begin with Triple H and Brock Lesnar. This is the first round, a first match in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. And a diving spear onto Triple H by Brock Lesnar. And basically it's, how do I put this? It's, God, how do I put this? Okay, the seeds. As for who is seeded in what number, Triple H is the number 1 seed, and the number 16 seed is Brock Lesnar. And on paper, you would not think that Brock Lesnar is not a 16 seed, but fortunately he is, and Triple H is going to have a tough road ahead of him, especially with Brock Lesnar. And both these men have 10 minutes, which 1 minute has already elapsed. But these two men have 10 minutes total to get a victory. And if the match ends in a time limit draw, both men are eliminated from the tournament. So the man who gets the pinfall and or submission will win the match and advance in the tournament. Whipped over the top rope goes Brock Lesnar. And Triple H suplexes him back in the ring. So yeah, Triple H, as I am sure, would want to get his hands on Brock Lesnar for breaking his arm about over a week ago. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry for shaking the camera, folks. I'm just scratching my back. There we go. But yeah, Triple H would love to get his hands on him. In fact, I would love to see a match like this because I've never seen Brock Lesnar versus Triple H before, but I'm pretty sure that even at Triple H's age, he probably can't even do it. But if he could, I would love to see it. I would love to see this matchup that I'm seeing right here in this company, in my WWE universe. So yeah, just comment down below and tell me what you think of this this match between two guys that got involved in a skirmish that resulted in one of them getting their arm broken in half. A whip into the corner, a forearm right to the back of Brock Lesnar. Triple H has got to, yeah, go for the legs. He's got to go for the legs of Brock Lesnar. That's his best chance of winning, because Brock Lesnar is a destructive force. So much so that there have been natural disasters during my time that have caused less damage than what Brock Lesnar has caused other people. A punch right to the head of Brock Lesnar. And a backbreaker onto Brock Lesnar. And so far, Triple H has, gotten his hands on Brock Lesnar, but he cannot get too careless on about Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar reverses. And an arm smash, an elbow smash. And Triple H just backs away and tries to get Brock Lesnar to make the first move. Instead, he gets a spinning neck breaker, but a kick to the leg of Triple H. A suplex? No. A suplex from the game, Triple H. Onto Brock Lesnar, followed up with a bulldog. And another backbreaker. And Brock Lesnar whips him into the corner. So for Brock Lesnar, all he has to do is beat the crap out of Triple H, but then again, Triple H is not someone you can just easily beat the crap out of. I mean, you just have to work on him. But Brock is big and strong enough to do it. So if he can do it, he's got to do it. And a backside slam onto Triple H. And he's just using the moves that he learned in UFC onto Triple H, although Triple H just countered with a back suplex. Whipped into the corner, and a clothesline. And of course, Brock Lesnar is like a rock. And a hip toss onto Brock Lesnar. Although Brock Lesnar is not someone you can just easily lift, but if anybody could do it, it's probably Triple H. A back suplex on a Triple H, and we have less than 5 minutes remaining. If these two do not, beat one another, or that is, if one of these two doesn't not get a pinfall victory, or submission victory, or any kind of victory for that matter, before time runs out, both men are eliminated from the tournament. And for the rest of the competition, you would love to think, for the rest of the competition, you'll see the rest of the competition later, but for the rest of the competition, you would love to see both these guys eliminated, because these guys are a threat to win the championship, or the King of the Ring tournament, and ultimately go on to, challenge for the WWE title. And a follow-away slam onto Triple H by Brock Lesnar. Well, Brock has got to finish the match. He's got to finish the job as soon as possible, but Triple H is not going to let him. And he goes for a cover. 1, 2, no, kick out by Brock Lesnar. So far, Triple H is doing much better than he did in real life. Whipped into the corner once again. A knife-edge chop. Shades of Ric Flair. And uh-oh. F5! F5 onto Triple H. That's got to do it. But instead he goes for a bear hug? A modified bear hug? What the hell? And, well, Triple H, I think he just got pissed. But right now, Brock Lesnar just trading fists with him. Nope. A knee drop. Or, what is it? A knee breaker, that's it, I'm sorry. I forgot my moves. A Russian leg sweep by Triple H onto Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar kicks him and punches the arm. I believe that's the same arm that he broke in real life. Another punch to the head. A side headlock takedown. Picks up Brock Lesnar. Now these guys are approaching the 2-minute warning and have that much time to get a victory or face double elimination. A knee drop onto the head. But Brock Lesnar gets up and delivers a German suplex and goes for a cover. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count on Triple H. A spinning neck breaker. And another knee drop. And a pinfall cover. 1, 2, no. I'll tell you one thing, these two men are just going to fight each other until they can either win or until the clock runs out. But for the rest of the competition, that's what they want. The ladder. I said ladder, that's L-A-T-T-E-R. Ladder. And another pinfall cover with less than a minute. 1, 2, no. Yeah, less than a minute to go. Another German suplex on a Triple H. Triple H gets up though. Backbreaker. Picks him up. And another backbreaker. And another pinfall cover. 1, 2, no! Now we got less than 30 seconds left. And a punch right to the back of the head, but Brock Lesnar's running out of time. A back suplex. Well, he picks him up again. Oh, this is not the time to showboat. You gotta go after him, man. Headbutt. Belly to belly suplex. 3, 2, 1. And we have a time limit draw, which means that both men have been eliminated from the tournament. The first match ends in a draw, but for Brock Lesnar and Triple H, I mean, they pretty much went at each other full force, and neither one could get a victory. That just goes to show how powerful these two men are, and you know, for the rest of the competition, they should be thanking God right now, because they will not have to face the wrath of either one of these men. But we gotta move on. Stay tuned for the next match. That'll be coming up right after this.